Who passed away yesterday at the age of 92. He represented the people of Michigan for nearly 59 years, and he's being remembered for his dedication to public service and to the people of Metro Detroit. In Washington, congressional leaders from both sides of the aisle paid tribute to the legendary legislator, observing a moment of silence on the House floor this morning. In his 59 years of service, he became a champion for civil rights, universal health care, veterans affairs, and the U.S. automotive industry. The Now Detroit's Kim Russell is live in Dearborn right now with more on the life and legacy of the Dean of the House. Kim?
Yes, he is our nation's longest serving congressman in history. And during his long years of service, he accomplished many pieces of legislation that no doubt impacted every single American life. Today, as Congress convened, they took time to remember his work.
Representative Dingell was elected to Congress in 1955 and went on to become the longest-serving member of Congress in the history of the United States, and by virtue of enduring accomplishment, one of the greatest.
Taking a look at some of those enduring accomplishments, when Representative John Dingell took office in 1955, the United States did not have the Civil Rights Act or the Voting Rights Act. Civil rights divided the nation and his party. He fought within the Democratic Party, nearly losing office as he worked to pass civil rights laws and fight racism. An avid hunter and fisherman, he loved the outdoors. He was behind the Clean Air and Water Acts. Having watched his family mourn the loss of his sister during the Great Depression because they didn't have access to medical care, he championed Medicaid and Medicare. He introduced numerous national health care bills until the Affordable Health Care Act became law. He helped save General Motors from bankruptcy. He retired 4 years ago, but continued to call on lawmakers to seek common ground.
You find that the nation, frankly, hates each other, and if you look, they hate it. They don't know anything about the history of the nation or how we get along or why we get along or why we don't get along. And the answer is we don't get along because we spend so much time fighting with each other about trivia and nonsense instead of getting down and seeking to find what it is that we can do to pull ourselves together and be one nation.
You can see the flags at half-staff here outside the John D. Dingell VA Medical Center. Congressman Dingell was a World War II veteran and an advocate for medical care for veterans, hence his name on this building. We'll take a look at more of his accomplishments, plus talk to his family. Ahead on 7 Action News at 5. Reporting live in Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Amazing to hear about all of the leaders from Washington finding common ground, and that's why we hold them up with such revere today. Thank you so much, Kim, for the live report.